This connection is becoming emotionally consuming for somebody. I feel like they are fighting emotions that just keep getting stronger and stronger. It really feels like they are fixated, they're constantly thinking about you and kind of trying to resist their feelings. And if I'm being honest, it feels like a relationship that isn't quite official because I had a couple other cards come out. So let's kind of dive into it, all right? So, with strength, it feels like you have a very strong connection to this person. Originally, they came out as the Knight of Wands, so this is like a very passionate energy, kind of more of like a fling type of energy, maybe not really wanting something solid and grounded. You originally coming out as the Queen of Swords, so while you might be entertaining this energy of this person a little bit, you're also kind of cutthroat with your boundaries. You're like, okay, I can see you once a week, twice a week, whatever it is. Like, you're very hardcore with your boundaries. And I feel like you're also very clear when it comes to how you word things and very precise in your communication with this person. So, beneath the Knight of Wands energy, they are coming out as the King of Pentacles, so a little bit more grounded, like when they want to be. But then we have this other energy in your energy, which is coming out as the Emperor and the Hierophant. So, this is somebody of a little bit more of a higher status in terms of like emotional availability, their mental state, their physical state. Like, they're just in a different place. I'm not saying one is like better or worse than the other, but this person has it together a little bit more than this person, which may be why you're very blunt with this person about your boundaries and what it is that you're willing to give and what you're not willing to give. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out though, so there is going to be an opportunity for clarity as well as for you to kind of decide like which way you want to go. I'm hearing like the best of both worlds, but like I don't feel like you'll be able to do that for very long, especially because we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're very aware that either of these parties, and including yourself, could get hurt in this process. So with the Two of Wands, it's really important for you to take time to get clear. Which route do you want to go? Do you want to be with somebody and have more of a fling, or do you want to have something that is more grounded and long term? Because ultimately with the Devil, you cannot have both. And I feel like you know this with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is a lesson for you in letting go of what it is that you don't really want, what it is that doesn't serve you at this time, whichever path is. We also have the Sun and the Moon though, so I feel like one of these options could be really good for you, especially the long-term one if you decide to take that route, because it would be very balanced. I feel like it would give you a lot of room to grow as a person and also express who you are currently. And ultimately, it could end up in a pretty serious relationship. So use your discernment and choose wisely.